That's right, Jody. It's going to be a busy next couple of days, and the word of caution here this weekend, don't tune out the forecast. Don't check out on checking back in, because we have 3 days of severe potential coming up. Today's risk encompasses the central and western portions of the state, a level 2 to level 3 slight to enhanced risk. Tornadoes, wind and hail are the threats today, and then tomorrow encompassing much of central and southern Iowa, another level 2 to level 3 slight to enhanced risk of severe weather. Large hail is the main threat. The tornado threat will be lower tomorrow, and then coming up on Sunday, another risk in place, a little bit lower. We're still working to see some of the fine-tuned details of that setup, but definitely do be paying attention the next couple of days. Radar right now showing a break in the activity in the Des Moines metro area. Showers and storms extend from Ames over toward Marshalltown, Melbourne, down toward Grinnell, and these extend into portions of eastern Iowa. All these storms right now are north of a warm front, which means that the atmosphere is stable enough at the low levels where we're not concerned about significant severe weather. Back to the west, though, this is where we're watching a couple of more storms forming now just to the north of Creston, and you can see those are just to the west of Greenfield, moving up toward Guthrie Center. Some of these storms may contain some hail. We'll turn on the impact tracker here to show where some of those hail cores may be within some of those storms. And again, they're going to be lifting off to the north of I-80, but these are still not the main round of severe weather this afternoon. These cells that we're watching, we're going to be watching for yet more storms to develop later on this afternoon and this evening as this very strong area of low pressure, cold front and dry line lift off to the northeast. And the storms are likely going to break out in the parts of southeastern Nebraska, northeast Kansas before they lift in the parts of southwest Iowa. We're waiting on the instability or that energy to move in, and you can see that is certainly building up this afternoon across parts of Nebraska down into Kansas. We already have the strong winds in place, the strong wind shear, so once we get that unstable air, our threat for severe weather will certainly ramp up. So you can see for the next couple of hours, those initial storms lift off to the north, but by 3 p.m. we've got development already going on in the parts of northeast Nebraska, and you can see how quickly this development extends down to the south. Now by 5 p.m. west of the Missouri River Valley, pushing east into parts of western Iowa. This is by 8 p.m. tonight. Numerous strong to severe storms, and the cells I'm most concerned about are going to be these southernmost cells, as these will be the ones to tap into that energy and that wind shear. So you can see by 8 to 9 p.m. these are moving across the Des Moines metro area. I think that by the time the storms move east of 35, we start to lose some of that energy in the atmosphere, so the threat will begin to weaken, and then we ultimately see the storm threat diminish going into the day tomorrow. Now, the cold front doesn't clear the state, and that's going to set us up for yet another round of severe storms tomorrow. You can see medium to high amounts of potential energy and wind shear in place over the southern portions of the state. So while most of the day tomorrow will be dry for most of us, new thunderstorms will develop by mid to late afternoon over southern Iowa, and these will lift to the northeast through the late afternoon and evening hours, and that coverage will ramp up, especially after sunset Saturday into Saturday night. Widespread thunderstorms with heavy rain, large hail, and we can't even rule out a tornado threat with this cluster as well. When you add up the multiple rounds of storms we're expecting today, tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, all the way through Monday, we could be looking at a very healthy 1 to 3 inches of rain, with the heaviest rainfall occurring over central and southern portions of the state. So do be alert the next couple of days. Don't check out on the forecast this weekend, because we are going to be very busy with 2 alert days today and tomorrow. Severe storms likely redevelop Saturday night into Sunday morning. More storms likely on Sunday. Then we dry out on Monday before the pattern turns active again with additional storms Tuesday and Wednesday next week.